Hello everyone! Aloft just released the Bloom and Blight update, and it reworked quite a few systems, including the save system, so we no longer have a character or any world save, but also the skill tree and some other things. There's a ton of new islands as well, so that is what we're going to be checking out today, and I have to remake my character for the first time in ages. So there we go, we got a new character. As simple as that. Let's start the game. Resetting the world wasn't that big of a deal. That often happens, I suppose, every update pretty much. If you want to check out the new islands and content, you already had to make a new world anyway. However, here's hoping that our saved island hasn't been reset, because otherwise this journey is going to take a lot longer than I expected. And the whole tech tree has changed, so let's see if we can see that here. Yeah, so we have a knowledge tree. I'm guessing when you interact with knowledge stones now, you get points. And you can kind of spend them on whatever you like, which I guess is pretty good. The same thing for the anchor points. They are specifically for sailing. And then we have the regular research tree. I think these were the larger ones, maybe? Like the larger stones that we find on top of the island. But honestly, I'm not sure. You don't have any home island. Yeah, that was kind of what I was afraid of. When they said they resetted everything, they really did reset everything. Well, I'll admit that does kind of suck. It's part of the early access, I suppose. And well, the island was getting kind of laggy anyway. So let's learn our very first knowledge stone. So yeah, we gained a point. It shows up here, I guess, on the right side of the tree. Let's learn the workbench. So what is this left thing for then? I don't really understand. Unless that means like the level, like this little star level, which I'm not sure how to get. I'm guessing just put enough points into it so we get to the top or something, or just a certain amount. That is kind of unclear, but I guess we'll see when we play the actual game. You know, I haven't emerged from this cave in a while. Look at that, it's the floating corrupted turtle that we saved, but not anymore. So another thing they added was life trees. I'm not exactly sure what that entails, but it seemed like there were 12 in the entire world. Like, there was 4 in each biome, as the game currently has 3 of those. Alright, let's go claim our glider. We're being forced to watch the cutscene again. Well, suppose I am, seeing as I'll probably skip this part. Or most of it, since I talked over it. Alright, so we unlocked the glider stand. Is it just me, or did we get this critter tab as well? I don't think that was there before. That is pretty nice. I wonder when they're gonna upgrade this so we can have different styles of glider, pretty much. There we go, now we have the glider. And we need to find 4 of the sailing knowledge now. That's pretty much so we can build a ship. Alright, we made it to the first larger island. I think this has sailing knowledge on it. Well, that looks a lot different. This hole was never there. I guess neither was that pillar. Here's the first of our sailing knowledge. Which we'll have to go to the map. Let's see if we can find a way inside of that location. While also getting more sailing knowledge, of course. Then like the rudders is pretty nice. In the meantime, I am collecting a bunch of other stuff, as we will be needing them later down the line. Well, this looks promising right there. And it's definitely new, alright. Well, this room still looks rather similar, I guess. But this one should give us, I imagine, the steering wheel? The helm? Yep, there we go, we get the helm. Yeah, I don't think these windows were here before. Look pretty cool, though. Yeah, and that is what we saw from above. Alright, so we're missing the sails as well as the flotation device. I can make custom ropes now, how nice. I don't think those can be found on this island. I think we got all the sailing knowledge here. But this island luckily has another one. Those are the floaters. Ooh, and there's also something down here. Guessing through the waterfall? Oh, yes, but we need to open the door. There we go. Luckily, it is as simple as just pulling the lever. I imagine they started doing those kind of, well, I wouldn't call them puzzles, but those kind of areas. They changed these to kind of fit more with the puzzly vibe of what was the last update. I think it's storage devices going. Those are kind of important. I do quite like the look of these areas now, though. All feels very mystical as well. Whoa. What is this? They locked up the knowledge stone. Okay, so this is puzzle. Just take the orb, and I'm guessing just put it down on this here pedestal thing. Yup. I do quite like this, though. I have these other new ways. So what do we want first? Guessing we go for... Well, let's just get the seed mount. It doesn't really matter. We're gaining knowledge stones rather quickly right now. I'm quickly gonna do this first combat island. It seems like we kind of need to either way. A sailing knowledge right here. What is this? Why is this like this? Okay, the mushrooms make a different noise now. I'm a little too early on these swings. I have to get back into this. I also should have just made a sword, to be honest. But hey. Where is the other mushroom? There it is. What are these then? These aren't like the regular mushrooms. These dudes just sound like zombies. The X-Wing attack is less powerful now as well. Okay, but it does knock them back now. It feels like this axe is not as strong as it used to be. Okay, so we have to destroy those little things we just destroyed, I guess. These little bulbs. And that opens up the main flower now. At least that's what I assume happened here. It also suddenly has this marker on it, so... I'm guessing, yeah, they changed combat too, or at least the way you cleanse the islands. Corruption is done. What the hell is this? Corruption anomaly. Alright. No idea what the heck that was, but I'm sure it's fine. Does it say anything? Like, can we check this out? Corrupted malfunction of the fleshy fungus. Leading to an irregular rhythm, can be analyzed to yield a breakthrough at the research lab. You think this is what we need in order to unlock research points? Like these research points? I mean, let's get the last of these so we can actually start working on a ship. Alright, it wants us to build a base. I think for convenience sake, I'm gonna take a smaller island for today. Maybe one that's even smaller than this one. Yeah, this one will do. So let's mark this as our home. Then we start adding the rudders. I want to have a small island just so we can, you know, speed things along for today. And then over the next few episodes, we'll create more of an actual home island. It wants us to build a map table right off the bat. Alright, there's something different. There's a turnip. I'm guessing this is what the tree, or the life tree is. Okay, well actually it was a good thing that we have the map then, because I kind of wanted to go back, because I thought there were islands back here, like these little islands. One of them had a large tree on it before the update, so that is where I was gonna go at first, but I guess we don't really need to now. Let's sail our ship to the next coordinates, and then let's see, because I do want to have a sword, but I did kind of forget how to make that. Think like this, right? Yeah, but we need more sharp stones. Which is fine, we can craft those real quick. And then we may as well learn some of the other recipes as well. And I'll take the sketchbook, because I've been collecting a bunch of charcoal too. There's like, some interesting islands. I guess we may as well go check them out. It does look like... nothing, really. What the hell happened here? Is this one of those wastelands? I did see something about that in the patch notes. I thought they just meant the corrupted islands, but I guess not. They have actual wastelands. Ooh, dead trees are also kind of worth destroying now, besides repairing the ecosystem. Seems like it gives a bunch of stuff. Cleanse the barrier. Not really what I was expecting to do, but I guess we may as well go check this out, see if we can fix it up. What is this over here? A flower that is protected by the corruption. I'm guessing we need the field book for this one and see what we need. Because I'm guessing just destroying these trees right here ain't gonna cut it. Alright, so we need to find... I think I see the third node, never mind. Yeah, so we definitely have to destroy those new nodes that are on the island. And that will open up the main plant now. The main bulb. Well, I kind of fell into the island. Because the mushroom pushed me off, but... I guess we kind of want to be here anyway. Yep, we definitely did want to be here, right? Because we can learn some new big knowledge. With Sauron looking over us. Oh, we unlocked the research lab. Also just noticed that we get a new quest. We have to cleanse the corrupted island, which I imagine is the one that we just saw down below. But apparently, that middle thing was a meditation circle. Ran out of paper, really? Thought I picked up a ton. Oh, it means no sketching for us anymore. Oh, found a key. Nice. The very first of many. Let's go make that field guide real quick and see what we need to turn the wasteland into something. Great, we needed paper for that. There has to be at least one more paper around here, right? Oh, look at that. A little guy. And the sheep. The antidote looks a bit different too. Sorry, little guy. We're not ready to make any of that for a long time. Ah, paper, yes. I'm looking at the map real quick. I guess this icon, the turnip looking thing, means sapling island, or life sapling. Which doesn't tell me a whole lot, I will admit. So let's see what it needs. I imagine not a whole lot, seeing as this is the first island it pushes you towards. And this must be that meditation circle here, so... what is this? Sick flora, seed mounts times 10... the sick flora, and we just get rid of that. The neat thing is you can see all these things when you just hold out the book. I need a door kip here. Luckily I did make one. Okay, we can plant a seed. Don't tell me we're gonna need to do all of this. Can we just... yeah, it does look like we can just plant trees. Let's get rid of all the corrupted flora stuff first. Then we just plant a bunch of trees on the island. It's probably gonna be way cheaper than planting a bunch of seeds. Alright, it says sick flora is fine. No, I still see a bunch of it around, but I guess it's not enough to corrupt the area. Let's see, where did the seeds go? I can just plant this willy-nilly now? Well, I saw one of those mounts earlier. Here it is. Okay, and I can choose what I want to plant here. Okay, I can see. God, this is gonna take a lot longer than expected. The neat thing is, though, is we don't need this on our hotbar anymore, I guess. And we need to find mounts. It's really nice that the book highlights these, because you would barely be able to see them. Alright, only one more seed. That should be this one, then. Okay, what is happening now? Nothing. Is it really just... we have to get rid of all of it? Or does it still have to grow? Instructions unclear. I'm guessing we just need to cleanse the barrier with the Micro Brewing Lab? That is one of our next quests. Alright, so what does it cost? 2 paper and carved wood. Yikes. I don't think we can make any of... well, we can't make carved wood, and we don't have paper again. I think for carved wood, we needed a sawmill, right? But where the hell even is that thing? Well, I guess in the meantime, I'm just gonna go around and find anything I can. This over here. Oh boy. This does not look like a corrupted island, guys. What are you guys doing here? They were protecting an atlas. Oh, look what I found. Another corruption anomaly. Oh, sweet, we learned one of our new moves. Alright, I think I remembered something. The carved wood, I thought it needed a sawmill, but I don't think so anymore. I think it was hard stone, right? Because I'm pretty sure I unlocked the sawmill pretty late these days. I'll say, they make you do a lot more work for these knowledge stones, that's for dang sure. Actually, this sounds like sailing knowledge. Yep, it was. Well, I guess let's go for the sails. What does this pressure plate do? I don't know. Yeah, so this is carved wood. Good. We needed one of those. And I found some paper along the way, so we can make a research station. Oh, luckily we had more paper. Let's experiment this first thing. There we go. Research breakthrough. What is it? Oh, okay, we get 1 point. Okay, I see. So now we need basically a ton of other stuff. Get the brewer. What's up next? The coding station. So please tell me that the brewing lab isn't going to be super expensive. It needs more carved wood. But not that much. I feel like we get this a lot sooner now. God, then we have to figure out what that is. Looks like bulbs of some sort. It could be a garlic or something. There's also a bunch of windstorm items now, or windstone items. I think I might want to get those. But we have a better sword and we have a better pickaxe. And here's the axe if we had rope. I guess we can quickly craft. There we go, we got some windstone tools now. At least the very basics. To make things a lot easier. Also unlocked the recipe for paper pulp. That could be pretty good as well. Because we need that in order to create paper. Let's craft one of those. Okay, we're going to need a lot in order to create paper. We need 5 of them. Alright, brand new day. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check around. See if I can find anything special in this cluster. Like plant-wise. And if not, I think sadly we will have to move over to the Tree of Life. Because I imagine we can find something over there. And I guess let's also test out our new strength with the new sword. Oh boy, it's a lot faster. And it's a lot stronger too. Yeah, that's so much better. I like that. Just annihilates them like the old version used to do. Now let's make our way over to the millstone real quick. Oh, we can't. Okay, we have to get everything in order, basically. Or both lines to it, I suppose. Why does it say we cleansed the island? Did it all have to grow? Doesn't look cleansed to me. And no, it doesn't look cleansed. Oh, but it is though. Okay. And we can heal here by meditating. Game, I'm not ready for this. What the heck is this? Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's pretty cool. We go past all the plants that we, well, planted. All the trees and the other saplings. Oh, this is really cool. This update is pretty insane. It changed so much. Oh, that's big tree. More big tree. What are we controlling? Are we controlling the wind? The wind is creating life. There we go. Most of these. Where is another one? I don't see it. I wish we had... Oh, there we go. It's marked. Thank God the devs thought ahead of that. Oh, it's the tree we have to fix. Oh, there we go. Ecosystem is good. Wait a second. Those flowers. Those look like the bulbs. Green fruit. Interesting. Okay, there were 2 of them, right? Where's the other one? Am I blind? Did I only see 1 and thought it was 2? I thought we saw another one somewhere. I must have got turned around somehow. I see frog. What's up, my dude? You're coming with me, though. I gotta say, this island's really pretty now. It changed a lot. Yeah, basically, it looks like we have to wait a little while. Probably for some of the plants to properly start growing, maybe? And then we can meditate there. Anyway, this is the fruit we need, right? No. Okay, well, yeah, I was hoping it would be. What did we even get, actually? Mysterious yet beautiful fruit. Its true purpose remains veiled for now. Let's go to the life tree. That might yield some answers for us. We've been spending a lot of time here, too. So it's gonna be great to just, get back out again. Even though we haven't explored everything here yet. I see some... I don't even know what this is. It's the same stuff that gave life to the island. The power we were controlling, I guess, through meditation. The game has changed quite a bit, actually, now I think about it, since it first launched, or we first played the demos of them anyway. They added so much, and it's gotten a lot more unique. Oh no, is the Tree of Life thingy... Oh, it's barren. Wasteland here. That's sad. At least now we know how to fix it, though. Looks like a big job to fix, I'm not gonna lie. Now let's go check it out. We can heal it just straight up. The ecosystem was already fine. Does not look like a comfortable spot to meditate in. Your pants is gonna be wet. Oh, wow. Oh, the water is drained. I guess all the plants are now consuming it. I probably unlocked something down below there, though. Go check it out. Obtain Lost Long Insight. That is our new quest. Okay, well, we got a staircase made out of leaves. It makes me think of Forever Skies for some reason. Little staircase. Oh, we don't have a butterfly net. We cannot get it. But this looks pretty cool. What's that? Alright, we can learn something here. Insight gained. Insight in what? Anything here that we unlocked? Oh, it's this stuff. It's the little stars. Okay, yeah, so now we basically leveled up. Kinda, as I guess how you can see it. So, we need to visit these islands and then cleanse them, I guess, just to gain the insight so we can improve our tech tree. And that way we can unlock the next set. So in total there's 12 right now, which is going to be quite interesting because there's only up to like level 3. But I guess they kind of planned ahead, I suppose, for later. But it can add many more technology things. It looks really cool though. I really like this island. Yeah, that looks sick. Oh, look at that. It shows us that we have to go this way. It probably leads us, well, to something, I suppose. It does look like the map changed a bit too. We have this black barrier here. I guess it leads us all the way probably eventually to over here. And then maybe to the Leviathan dude that we have to cleanse. Perhaps. But I'm going to be leaving it off over here. In the next episode, we're really going to have to figure out how these, what these fruits are. So I'm going to keep moving on. I'm going to follow this line. Of course, also going to check out these islands real quick. Then I'll follow the line. We'll see where it brings us. Maybe we find more life saplings. Maybe we find more life trees. I feel like this update changed quite a lot. And I'm honestly kind of glad that we had to start all over. Because it's a whole new experience this way. So this was probably the perfect update for a full-on revamp of the save system where they had to reset it anyway. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye everyone.